forensic accounting. Combination of forensic and accountancy is known as forensic accounting. Now we should understand both the words. What is forensic? Forensic is when you apply your knowledge in whatever area you are, various branches of science. In the investigation of crime is forensic science, and accountancy is maintenance, preparation, and ultimately based on which you take opinions, results. You maintain a data sheets, etc. We call it accountancy. So maintenance and preparation of accounts is accountancy, and investigation of crime based on scientific methods is forensic science. Now this is, when you club these two, it becomes forensic accounting. Now forensic accounting means why is it required? Forensic science is not capable enough to do this. That's number one. And forensic accounting is not a part of forensic science. Various questions came. Now when this forensic science was established, at that time there was no concept of forensic accounting, because wherever accounting procedure was followed in keeping the data sheets, etc., it was in hard copy. People used to keep registers, use lengthy registers where all the accounts will be kept, and some accountant will be employed. He will manage the accounts, maintain the accounts, and at the end of the year, he will come out with the figures that how much is the loss, how much is the gain. And this is how company was deciding its profits and future project plan of actions. There, if suppose somebody wants to commit some kind of irregularity, or I would call it a manipulation. If there is some manipulation required to be made in accounts which were kept in registers in the form of hard copies, there you need to erase some of the writings which were written by somebody, or maybe you are required to add something which was not there early, or you may remove some of the pages and attach a new pages. So this was a kind of practice which was going on, for which we were in need of different kind of experts in forensic science. This topic was there. Accountancy was already part of it, but then it was covered as document and handwriting examination. So there were experts who were dealing with document examination. There were experts who were dealing with the handwriting examination, and they were undertaking this type of tasks where any erosion has taken place in the registers which are submitted to you for examination. Any manipulation has been done through overwriting. Any page has been removed. Any new page has been inserted, etc. This is how it was investigated. And it was taken as a part of forensic science under the Department of a question document and handwriting examination. There was a separate department which is still there. So this department was taking care of this kind of issues. Now scenario slowly changed. We came into digital mode. Everything is done in a digital mode. Now no longer these kind of registers are maintained, neither they are used. So in absence of this kind of registers, now the accounts are prepared in a digital form. You have all kinds of Excel and other sheets. So you have the sheets where you can enter your data, your figures, every month, how much is the loss, how much is the gain, how much articles were ordered, how much were received, how much payment was made, how much payment was received, etc. So all your transactions now are kept in a data sheet, which is in the form of a digital sheet. So this digital sheet ultimately decides, if suppose I am running a business, it ultimately decides my business. It is in the form of a digital data. Now here, if I have to do some manipulation, Then now that erasing which I was doing earlier in a register, etc., the mode is different. Now that erasing and overwriting and removal, deletion, etc., is done using your skill of computer science. Now you can manipulate this easily because in computer you all know. Now there is nothing which you have to do physically. You can change the data, you can insert the data, you can erase the data, you can manipulate the data, and you can prepare a totally artificial concocted business sheet of your performance, not the genuine one. You can remove the genuine one, and instead you can have a totally manipulated data sheet based on which you can say that I did not earn any money, you can avoid paying taxes, etc. And this is how things went on going. Now this became a huge issue because this requires, and this data is not that data of 1 day or 2 days, 365 days data, huge transactions, even if you look at it, it is even difficult to count how many sets are there. It is even difficult to count how many data have been fed in this. So when it is difficult to count, how can you check the manipulations? How can you check the deletions? How can you check the overwriting? It's very difficult. So this posed a new problem for the forensic scientists. Not that simple. Now, our routine handwriting and document experts, they are not able to handle this kind of issues because they have got mastery in document examination. If there is a addition, deletion, etc., on the document, physical copy. Here is a digital copy. Then you have cybercrime experts, but then cybercrime is again slightly different. I will come to this. This is a different kind of a thing where you require different kind of expertise. Here, when you want to check the huge data, where it is, as I told you, even difficult to count the figures. Now you need a person who has a knowledge of computer science, who can also find out manipulation, etc., and the person who has a knowledge of accountancy. Now with this kind of combination is there, then only it has become possible to investigate this kind of issues. So this is how a new concept came. That new concept is forensic accounting.
Knowledge, wisdom, fulfillment, education through investigation. National Forensic Science University.